you see us all right?
I can see you guys just fine, perfectly.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you guys are from where? Eau Claire? Is that how they pronounce it?
Yeah, Eau Claire.
Eau Claire. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm practically a Californian being in Oregon, so but yeah, that song was really kick ass. Because I listen to a lot of rock and roll, and with me just basically I troll social media and just find someone, if they got a guitar in their profile picture, I'll stop and look at them, and see if they got something that's decent. And I came by what you guys through Max, but you girl are going to be good. You are phenomenal out there. I've been watching a lot of you guys' live stuff, and you got charisma out there for sure. You definitely keep the boys in line, probably. But,
it's a good way for all my personalities to make it out.
Right, I get it. No, you guys, that's a phenomenal song, and I've been listening to you guys a little bit, and you guys put on a good show. It looks like you put on a good show. You get everybody involved, and it looks like a good time for sure. For sure.
Yeah, we started recording that song back in the winter. I think after like Christmas and New Year's, right?
Yep, it was about that. Yep.
Yeah, we recorded it at our buddy's home studio, Phil. He's another band. So that was pretty cool. I'm used to recording stuff, but these guys are more green, so it's
been a little bit for me.
Right on.
Yeah.
So how long you guys been playing together?
This is the second. Well, this will be the first full year of
all of us
in it.
Right
yeah.
On. Right on.
So Gweed's joined us. His first show was actually Rockfest last year.
Yeah.
That's not bad. That's cool.
It's a little intimidating, but
right.
I'm pretty good with the crew, fortunately.
Yeah.
You guys have a big rock fest there. It sounds like big festival there. It's like the biggest or something like that.
Yeah. Huh? Sorry.
It's like the biggest rock fest around the festival that you guys are playing. It is the biggest.
Yeah, it's one of the.
One of the biggest. I don't know.
The biggest. It's the biggest camping grounds.
Right on.
Rock fest. That's what it is. Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, you guys got a lot of names up there. Get a lot of people coming in for sure. That's a big festival. This
year's really good.
That was last year.
What is it? I'm looking forward to Thursday night. They got Gojira there. I've never heard them live, so I think they'll be pretty sick.
Right on. Yeah, you guys are Limp Bizkit's headlining that night, right?
That's right.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No, really?
That's cool.
Oh, we like to joke around. He's opening for us.
Yeah, no.
Well, we are playing after him technically, so
yes,
yeah.
Right. I went and saw Black Label Society with Corrosion to Conformity opening on my birthday of like 7 years ago or something like that, and I'm out there watching Zach's coming on playing his stuff, and there's this old man like 10 feet away from me just tapping his cowboy boot, and it was Pepper Keenan from Corrosion. And I'm going, holy shit, and I go, you know what? Fuck it. It's my birthday. I go, thanks for being the house band for my birthday tonight. He laughed his ass off. We talked for like 15 minutes, but he was a cool dude. Really cool dude, for sure.
That's awesome.
Sweet.
Yeah. Oh, should we introduce ourselves?
Oh, yeah. Probably a good time. My name is Vaughn. I'm the drummer for the band.
Cool.
Yeah. I'm MK. I'm the lead singer.
Right on.
Shredlocks, I play guitar.
Right on.
I'm K-Man. I'm the bassist.
Right on. Cool. Yeah. Nice to meet you guys. Definitely.
Yeah, you too.
Likewise.
Yeah. So who are you guys' influences? How long you individually have you been playing?
I've been playing since I was 10. I'm 23, so I've been playing for about 13 years.
Right on.
I definitely I think us as a whole, definitely like a grungy influence. So like the 90s. Definitely my big influences. I have a progressive influence as well, but yeah, that's me myself.
Right on.
Yeah, I guess my influences would be Pretty Reckless, Hailstorm. Honestly, the first rock band I was ever shown was my dad showed me Five Finger Death Punch, and that was
Yeah.
Boom, I was like 10 years old around that. Yeah.
Right on.
Well, I've been playing and writing since then.
Right on. Yeah, I saw Five Finger with Marilyn Manson a couple years back, and that was a pretty good show. They put on a good show for sure.
Yeah. I saw Marilyn Manson on Halloween in 1998 or 99,
Right
so on Halloween, and it was fucking awesome.
That must have been a hell of a show.
Everybody was dressed up. Yeah, it was so cool. At like the Roy Wilkins, like an auditorium in St. Paul.
He gets good guitarists. Manson gets good guitarists. They're a lot underrated, but they're pretty good.
Underrated. Like, yeah, nobody ever knows their name.
Yeah.
I mean, Wes Borland from Limp Bizkit, kind of like look at how much stuff he had to do to get recognized as like a really good guitar player in a band. Who knows Marilyn Manson's guitar players' names?
Wait, Wes Borland and he didn't play for Marilyn Manson, did he?
No, but I'm saying
Limp Bizkit. Yeah.
No, he did play. I think he did play for Marilyn for like a minute, way back in the day. For a second, yeah, I think so. But him and
I know he loved Limp Bizkit.
The guitarist they had this time, it was some guy named Tyler, but he's partners with Wes Borland and their special effects company in Hollywood, doing like Guardians of the Galaxy and all sorts of crap like that.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. Rockfest. If I can meet Wes, like he's one of my idols for sure. Like just because he's creative and off the fucking map with shit.
He is off the charts with stuff for sure. But
he's got his like he's in his own world, and I can appreciate that. It's pretty cool.
I mean, we've got all the scheme.
We're trying to get back there, and so
hell yeah, I definitely would.
Or Rockfest, you better fucking say hi.
Right on.
So, I've seen the Dead like 28 times, so I would say they're an influence. But
they had two great drummers. Drummers.
Good. For sure. And Phil Lesh, just a great bassist, well trained. Well, but I'm more into the '90s rock. When that stuff started coming out, I've seen Soundgarden twice in one back in the '90s, and Stone Temple Pilots, Alice in Chains, all that great music. So I think that's kind of what we kind of are
right on.
That coming back sort of thing.
I loved all that stuff. I'm an '80s guy. '80s there was nothing wrong with any genre in the '80s, really. If you look at it, it was all really good stuff. But like Alice in Chains, they are the soundtrack to my life for sure. I saw him play open for Van Hagar in 1990, and Jerry's playing "Man in the Box." It's the third song in, and he's playing it, and all of a sudden, a bigger "Man in the Box" sound's coming out, and out comes Eddie playing and with him for like 20 minutes. I was like, "Whoa!" Blew my mind. One of the best moments ever for sure.
So yeah, with all the AI and stuff robbing from artists today. The grunge scene, it was just beautiful. It was just raw. It was an amplifier, maybe a pedal or two, a bass with an amplifier. It wasn't a bunch of boards. Nobody was running tape of any sort.
Right. Exactly.
You came out and you played your instrument, and you played, So,
have you heard of Culprit? The band Culprit?
I have not.
I don't think so.
Those guys are Soundgarden and Alice in Chains named these guys like they're one of their major influences. And they're not grunge at all. They were definitely that hard rock from like the early 80s type stuff, Dungeons and Dragons, stuff like that, they're singing about whatever. But they were like major influences to them, which puts grunge at major, they were influenced by them. I remember hearing them when I was like 11, and I go, these guys are important. For some reason, I knew they were important for some reason. And they're really, check them out sometime if you like, that early 90s stuff, that 90s stuff, and you'll like it. You'll like it.
Culprit,
Culprit. The bassist is Scott Earl, and I send him a message about every 30 days, and end up going all fanboy through it, into it. And it's like, fuck that one up again, but we've had some conversations though, which is cool. And he's a cool cat. I'll get him on eventually, I know, but but they're really good. They influence a lot of that grunge stuff for sure.
The other thing about the '90s was all the great female artists, like Veruca Salt.
For sure.
That were just out there giving it back then.
Right, and that's one thing like about right now. The women in rock are really kicking ass on stuff. Everything they're putting out is like, holy shit, that's when I was heard your guys and watch your videos. You've got charisma out there for sure. And you provide the tempo to it for sure. Great singing. You play guitar too, which is awesome. That's always cool. But
all the time.
But
something cool about playing guitar, because I want to run around on stage. But yeah, it's important.
But the women in rock right now are just phenomenal. Lizzie Hales kind of went into this leadership role since Ozzy's gone. Her and Nuno Betancourt from Extreme, kind of, you see them a lot more on stuff, getting more interviews and stuff, and it's cool seeing that, for sure. But the women rocking are just amazing. They're just blowing everybody away, that's for sure.
Well, I remember I learned this years ago, and it's just always stuck with me that you can never expect getting energy from the crowd, because that's what they're there to do. So if you just go just crazy and like if you feel ridiculous, like you're just about getting their attention.
Right.
But that's if you feel like and then it kind of just bounces back, because then they feel comfortable being a little ridiculous or dancing, singing.
Right.
It's always like the first couple songs of our shows are like, it just it's like people forgot how to be at a concert almost.
Right.
You don't have to be that polite, but I've always learned, like, you got to give the crowd the energy and then bounce back on it.
Yeah, you guys definitely do that for sure. It's fun watching you guys, and you guys are really comfortable playing with each other for sure. Real smooth. Definitely.
Oh yeah, we've gone through band camp.
Right. Right on.
And you like show up to a show with, extra strings or whatever. Just weird little stuff.
Extra everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, the last show, the backline, they didn't have a cord for the amplifier.
Oh no.
But I had an extra one with me, so.
Right on. So how often do you guys put out tunes? Do you guys like make whole records or put them, or like a single a month, or I see a lot of people doing like a single a month, stuff like that.
Yeah, consistency is definitely the key. It's right now we're figuring out the challenge of how to make it more efficient in our everyday lives to be able to put out a song like 6 to 8 weeks.
Right.
Right now, we're just trying to get an EP out of our songs that we've been playing for over a year, which is like crazy to think about. But we've got, a handful of newer songs and a lot of inspiration lately. So ideally, the next step is an album.
Right on. Right on. Cool.
Be able to say, go check this piece of work out. Explains us all, kind of thing.
Right on.
That is the challenge of just. Like, your life has to be ideal to be a musician. Like the people who get far have two things. One, they never give up. Never give up. The second is they arrange their lives so that they could be the most proficient at music, either like have a stay-at-home job or like they work at a music shop, like stuff like that.
Right.
So that's what we're kind of figuring out. Like content, we've been making a lot more like raw content because it's just the easiest to make, and honestly, it hits better because it's just authenticity.
Right. Totally. Yeah, I'm learning that with this thing, with the podcasting thing. I thank God I get awesome guests. Every guest that I've gotten has been phenomenal. And I'm really lucky in that. And I got a couple people like Timmer Blakely is the bassist for Paul Gilbert. and he's been a killer friend to this show. You know, he goes, you can interview everybody on my record label. Well, that's cool. That's 50 more shows, you know, is the way I look at it. You know, I'm thinking positive on it, you know, but like this is, you guys are like my 26th or 27th show. And that, you know, I've wanted to quit every day damn near, but I don't, you know, cause it just, something was going wrong at first, technical shit a lot, you know, but you know, I set about to meet rock stars, you know, and I'm meeting rock stars every time I, you know, do this, and it's fun, you know, it's cool, and it shows people that, you know, rock stars are real people too. You know, some of them have their quirks, of course, but you know, they're real people. You know,
we all have our quirks. That's why we're
no shit. But I know I'm having a fun time, you know, and I'm hearing some music that's just phenomenal. You know, you guys are definitely one of the ones out there, you know, that I've been consistently listening to, you know, because you just got good energy for sure. You know, it's fun. I'll get up there one of these days to see you guys, you know, for sure. That's go see some of these bands that I have on, you know. So
I think we should just come out that way.
Yeah, well, that's part of a mission I've got over here is I'm trying to bring some regular concerts or shows to my area. I'm right at the mouth of the Columbia River there, and there's a couple bars that have some bands coming in once in a while. You know, nothing real consistent, and I don't know. I don't see them enough to be able to judge, you know, the quality or nothing. But I lived in Spokane or Sandpoint, Idaho for a while, and their rock station up there was phenomenal. They put on these shows called Too Broke to Rock, and they were for the people who couldn't afford to go to a show, but you called in and won the tickets or met the swag wagon or whatever. But it'd be like 3 localish bands and then a headliner you might have heard something of, but probably not, you know, and they were all free. The shows were always free. And they did like 60 of them or something like that, which is crazy. Nobody's in the world has done that, you know, at all. And they've promoted. I've seen some really good bands doing it that way, but I want to do something like that down here. So that's part of the reason I'm doing this too, is, you know, meet up with, you know, connect with some bands and maybe possibly have that happen at some point, you know, figure something out, you know.
Yeah, that'd be sweet.
Yeah, that's another thing we're trying to figure out is, you know, how to have touring,
right?
How to tour sustainably,
right?
I think I just invented a word, but maybe. And yeah, so that's like another thing of it is it's just you kind of got to get creative. We've talked about, you know, kind of switching over to like do it like a cover show and then do an original show after, and then just have.
Cool. That's cool. What cover tunes do you guys do?
A little bit of everything, like
Nirvana,
Chapel Chrome.
Right on.
Tracy Bottom.
Hole.
Yeah. Nirvana.
No doubt.
Right on.
We're not.
A lot of 90s.
A lot of
Veruca Salt.
Yeah, 90s.
A lot of 90s.
Hole.
Yep.
That's cool. Right on.
Alanis Morissette.
I saw a Cars tribute band a couple years back, and they just blew my mind how good they were. You know, it's like I loved the Cars back in the day for sure. But
the Cars rip.
They
Cars
were
so much.
Yeah.
It's good. Like they groove. You know, I mean, the Cars are awesome.
Yeah, I've loved them for a long time. They were one of my first rock music I listened to. But my mom played the Best of Bread on 8-track for like 2.5 years straight, and it comes on the radio, a tick happens in my face, starts happening, and I'm looking for somebody to punch. You know, it is not my music for sure. You know, because I discovered Kiss and Ted Nugent right after that. So
you love it now, though, right?
No, hell no. I cannot. No, I want to punch people. It makes me violent, you know, almost. It's like they are the world's mellowest rock band for sure. You know.
Well, I did say grooved. I didn't say rock, I guess.
Right.
You gotta groove to them, though, you know.
Right. But yeah, I don't care for them at all. Unfortunately, I can listen to almost anybody else, but it just gives me
Dude, that strikes a nerve, man.
It does. That stuff strikes a nerve.
Yeah, cars. That's a T-shirt idea. Put that on a shirt. The Cars gave me PTSD.
No, it was the band Bread that did it. The band Bread,
not the Cars.
Yeah,
Bread. Oh, they're considered if by Bread was my parents' wedding song.
Baby, I'ma want you. That's what they sing. It's like I want to punch you in the head. I don't know. Yeah. They're horrible. Now, if they could turn their amps up to like anything past 1 would be good.
Literally, my parents had a song of theirs in their way. It was like 70s.
Yeah.
AM Gold, they called it.
No.
Well, they had a lot of.
It was a weird time.
It's harmony.
Very weird time.
Distortion really hadn't been invented yet. So.
Exactly.
There's no gain yet. There was no gain.
A bunch of long hair guys that could play guitar.
Right.
Well, yeah, they did have the look, but I get everything long hair back then. Yeah. Anyways, you wouldn't like them. I don't think anybody actually likes them.
I don't think anybody. My mom liked them, obviously.
Right. Well, there's like times where there's just no music, so anybody that stood out, it was like that was the thing. Right. There's just nobody else doing shit. So,
new stuff. Yeah.
That's how you find the window. That's how you get your in.
That's a good point.
Like right now, there's like not a lot of bands like trying to do what we're pushing, like real amps and no AI and just trying to.
Here's Scattered Hamlet.
What's that?
Scattered Hamlet.
No, that's a great name though.
They are honky tonk heavy metal, is what they are.
Oh, that is a thing.
Yeah, it's a big thing. I've been noticing a lot of Southern rock type bands. They're like doing some weird shit with like banjos and all sorts of
things. Like social media now, you can have the weirdest niche thing and get 20,000 followers.
People will find you.
Yeah. You could be the weirdest, most obscure thing going on, and it doesn't matter anymore. So that's kind of cool, like for art's sake.
Sure.
We played with this band, Gundo,
and
they got kind of going over here where they're kind of like hardy, like a country, but rocking it.
Yeah. I like that genre, that new genre of that.
That's a new genre, metal country, hard rock country.
Yeah.
Whatever.
There's a band called Alborn, Alborn, that's pretty good out there. He uses a lot of banjo in his stuff, but it's pretty good. It's hard stuff, but with banjo, makes an interesting sound for sure.
If you can get a breakdown on the banjo, you're doing something right.
Yeah.
Banjo breakdown.
I'm
sure that's
drop it with a banjo. My banjo's in drop D's.
I was just talking about that type of stuff with a buddy of mine on another podcast I did taped yesterday. We were talking about the same thing. Crazy.
Metal it up, man.
Yep.
You take any music and just fucking metal it up. It's kind of cool.
So you guys got day jobs, all got day jobs too. You guys are supporting yourself, like I figured that. Right on.
Yeah.
Go crap. Yeah.
I actually work for him.
Right on.
I work for K-Man.
Right on.
Yep.
I make glue.
You make glue?
It's true. It does.
That's awesome. That's probably a story all in itself. That's awesome.
That's another show.
It's another show, another genre.
We're all characters, dude. I mean, we're definitely all characters. Look at us. Do we look like we even belong together? I mean,
it's an interest. You could maybe carry Kenny Aronoff really easy.
Hey?
No, your buddy there. Kenny Aronoff, that's a drummer for like Sammy Hagar and Chickenfoot now. He's drummed on everything, really good. But you look exactly like
him. He could also be a K-Man.
There you are.
That's right. That's right.
Man, you're a K-Man. Are you?
No, I'm not.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
But I can't get served because I don't have dreadlocks.
Right.
I get discriminated against in this town. I'm not even joking. Right. I'm gonna do PSA on it.
Oh yeah, dude.
Because of the dreadlocks.
Really?
Take it away.
A bar won't serve Valleykil.
I'm going to the Supreme Court.
Wow, they won't serve me.
Valleykil versus Ray's Tavern. Supreme Court. Could be the next Roe v. Wade, man.
Something.
The joke like never handled Motley Crue because like we're like.
I mean, yeah, I want. I mean,
we haven't broken anything
right
there, and
I mean, and we want to get to that level for sure.
Right.
That's also what's missing in rock these days. Nobody's trashing hotels.
Just nuisances.
But the worst thing like a band around here does gets a parking ticket.
Right.
You know? Bars.
No,
and it's our responsibility to bring that back to rock and roll.
Right.
I guess.
Yeah.
I mean,
Brought to you by the Valleykil bands.
These kids are young.
I'll make a little reel of that. So you guys are at the Rockfest. When's that come about? What day is that on?
It's Friday, but technically we're playing Saturday morning.
Okay.
So
That's
we play
cool.
at 12:55 on the Boneyard stage.
That's cool. Right on.
Yeah. That'll be so awesome. My like goal, what I'm trying to manifest is like I really want to crowd surf. So there just needs to be enough really drunk people.
Right.
There.
But not too drunk.
Not
Not too drunk. Oh, fuck it. Down I go.
In trials of crowd surfing. I don't care. I want to do it.
Dude,
Vaughn did it. Why can't I?
Oh, like they're gonna drop a chick.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, they might fall.
I'm not worried. I don't think anybody's gonna drop me. I think not letting me go is more the fun.
Right. Yeah, probably that
I think that's it'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
Like they're wearing a jumpsuit or something.
We'll have a dead security there, so you'll be fine.
Oh yeah, we should get him a shirt.
I'm playing with my dick.
Bruh.
Flipping my guitar backwards.
Oh.
Two pairs of pants though. Like so one drops and it's just your guitar.
Yeah, that'd be
Be entertaining.
Don't
We
use
have
it
good
as a
ideas.
slide. Don't use it as a slide.
Not correct.
That'd be my recommendation right there. Don't use it as a slide.
I'll remember that. Thank you. I mean, if someone warned me, I might have done it. So
right on.
mhm.
So, you got any other shows coming up that you guys are planning or in the near future?
It's just Rockfest right now.
Right
Yep.
on.
And then the week after Rockfest, we're in Minneapolis at the White Squirrel.
Cool.
It's been almost like a year since we've been back there.
Right on.
Yeah.
Right on. How many people does that place hold usually?
It's pretty compact in there, but it fills up pretty quick.
I bet it holds 100
50?
people if that.
I would say I have 130 cap.
But
That's cool.
Yeah.
those are so fun to play.
I bet.
I love it. It's a
Crowd
great
going?
hallway venue too, which is really awesome.
Right
Small
on.
as they pack with people. Everybody's in it. It's just a vibe, you know. There's just
Right.
some
Oh,
vibe.
totally. I like the big arena shows once in a while with if I have decent enough seats and stuff, and they're great, but the smaller shows are just so intimate. Like the Black Label show, it was at the Roseland in Portland, and Zach Wild comes right in front of me, I'm videoing whatever. He's like right there, dude, behind his back.
It's it, yeah.
It's making me have a God damn it. Where are they now?
What? I gotta get you smokes.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Solidarity.
It's the last thing I got anymore, really, is what it is. It's the last
Oh,
thing.
I got left and left.
I've given up everything else, and I'm trying.
Cameron, what do we know from Bacon Bits?
You can't light that on camera.
You can't
No.
light it.
Yeah, it'll take your video down if you smoke a cigarette on YouTube or
Really?
Instagram. Oh yeah.
Mhm.
So he's got a scar, never lights it.
Okay. Okay. I didn't know that. I smoked a few times on some of mine. And
there's going to be a knock on your door from the government.
There probably is. That could have been from all the pirating I did years ago, though. Did a lot of that. Right on. Well, hey, I'm glad you guys came on. You guys are definitely, that song is amazing. You know, I will definitely be pushing it off my show. You know, it's a great song. You know, I was really pleased hearing it. You know, you guys are tight. Everything's tight on there, and it was cool. It's a cool song for sure.
I appreciate it, man.
Yeah,
thanks.
And anytime you guys want to come on or whatever, want to promote something, let me know, and I'm down. You know, you guys are cool, good band. You know, and other people should hear you besides Wisconsin for sure. You know.
Yeah, so, right on, man. That's cool. Yeah, we were just talking, like, we're not sure if anybody knows us on the West Coast.
Well,
you know?
I will put a bug in a few people's ears for it. So no problem, you know. So right on. Thanks for coming on, and have fun at Rockfest and Limp Bizkit. Yeah. That's fucking awesome. You guys are opening for Limp Bizkit. That's cool.
We're playing right after them.
Are you?
Right after them, and we're playing an after party.
Oh, right on. That's cool. Take some pictures. I want to see some pictures. Right on, guys. Thanks for coming on. I appreciate it.
Let's go have a cigarette.
Let's go have a cigarette. I'm down. Thanks, brother. Later, bro. Right, have a good one.
I appreciate it.
Yep.